Hey guys, I wanted to review what we talked about on Monday in our nutrition series. We talked about snacks, whether you love them, don't love them, or are trying to find a better option. I have some great ideas today on how to fit snacks into your healthy eating plan. So the first thing we want to consider is what kind of snacks should we be eating? We want to always stick with single ingredient foods. Fresh and natural is best, but when you're tight on time and you need to grab and go, there's a lot of new options in the grocery stores. And I have a couple examples of those today. But when we start off picking our snack, we want to think protein first, fats next, and then carbohydrates last. So when you're thinking about a protein source, we want to think about clean protein, things with less ingredients, less preservatives, and if you're picking a meat source, trying to pick things with less nitrates and nitrites. So first we're going to go over some dairy options when it comes to protein. I have some low-fat cottage cheese here. Either you love it or you hate it. I happen to be a fan, but I like this brand because one serving is a half a cup and you have 13 grams of protein. So good option. The next option I have good old-fashioned Greek yogurt. This one is 000, so it's got less sugar in it. So we've got 15 grams of protein and we've got only 5 sugars. So good option here. Super easy grab and go, great for the kids. The next one I found, this was a new surprise, so pretty excited about this guy. So this is just chicken. I found it over in the deli section where the meats and cheeses are. And so it is a single serving, 15 grams of protein. You get to eat the whole pack. And then, no added sugars. Sodium's a little bit high, so if you've got some blood pressure issues, maybe think closely about this one. But super easy, grab and go. Also, you can make this at home. Just cook 1 extra chicken breast, dice it up, and eat it. It's really that simple. But if you pinch for time, good option. The next option I found, this is beef jerky. This is a chicken variety. They've got, I think, 10 different protein sources from fish, salmon, to pork, to bison. They've got all different kinds. I like this guy. So this package has 120 calories. We've got 13 grams of protein. Sodium's going to be higher in this too, so careful if you've got blood pressure. And then my last protein source that I just happened to pick, there's lots of different options. I've got the packs of tuna. This one's a sriracha sweet spicy. This guy has 14 grams of protein, 4 grams of sugar, and super easy. You can microwave it, you can eat it straight out of the pack, have some veggies with it, maybe a couple crackers. Great option to grab and go. And moving on to the fat section, I've got some good old-fashioned nuts here. Peanuts. The main thing on this is you want to read the ingredients. It should say nuts, salt. We're not doing honey roasted, cocoa dusted. We're just doing basic plain nuts. So great option here. Almonds, cashews, walnuts. There's lots of different varieties. Great snack. Be careful on your portion size. You don't get a whole lot of peanuts for the calories. All right, my next one is peanut butter. Any sort of nut butter, seed butter, great snack, lots of healthy fats. And again, when I'm looking at my peanut butter, it should say peanuts, salt. We're not doing any of the partially hydrogenated, flavored chocolate, just plain old peanut butter. Keep it as simple and natural as possible. So I'm gonna pair that with my apple. Super simple, great snack. Carbohydrate, healthy fats. Can't be any simpler. Right, my next topic is going to be carbohydrates. So planning healthy carbohydrates into your diet. We want to make sure that when we're picking carbs as our snack, we want to have a fat source or a protein source to level off that big carbohydrate insulin spike. So if we do carb, then a nice slow gradual decline in our blood sugar because we've added fats and proteins. So I have this option here. It's called Pro Snacks. It's got baby carrots, it's got almonds, and then it's also got cheddar cheese. So carbs, protein, and pretty much healthy fats. Super easy. Guys, you can make this at home. It's so simple. Let's just say you eat this, and then we flip it over, and then I've got portion control, portion control, portion control. Super basic. Use a little Tupperware, Ziploc bag. Make this at home. Save yourself $4. It was pretty expensive. And then I found another great option. So same basic premise. We've got our broccoli. We've got, upside down. We've got our hummus, our cheddar cheese, and our broccoli. Really simple. This guy has about 340 calories, so I probably wouldn't eat the whole thing as my snack. Maybe half of it, 2/3 of it. It's got 17 grams of protein, 6 grams of sugar, and it's got 22 grams of carbs. Carbs are coming from the hummus as well as the broccoli. You guys can make this at home. Same thing. Use your pre-portioned and make your own. Save yourself $4. And then the last thing I want to talk about when it comes to pre-portioning is you can make it at home. So for example, here I have my broccoli and I have my steak. Really easy. I'm just going to eat on this for a couple days, have it as my snack. I just made too much for dinner from the night before. Super simple. All right, my last topic when it comes to snacks is granola bars, protein bars, bars. So there's a lot to think about when it comes to picking a bar. The first one is I have an RX bar. So these are newer on the market. So I like it because it's got single ingredient things, egg whites, almonds, cashews, dates, pretty much that's it. So that's what I like. There's less preservatives, there's less fillers, there's less artificial fiber. But if I flip my nutrition label over, this tiny little guy has 210 calories. Man, that's not a whole lot for 210 calories. So then I start looking at my label a little further. I've got 12 grams of protein, so not too bad. I've got 18 grams of sugar. Holy moly, that's a ton of sugar. So it's natural sugar, but our body says white sugar, date sugar, same sugar. And then the other thing is 24 grams of carbohydrate. So I would classify this as a carb bar, not a protein bar. It's one of the better options, but you gotta read your label so you're not eating straight carbs thinking you're doing something healthy.